Look at the boy. Here, Lucas. Zulu. Zulu. Okay. Look at Lucas. Look at my kids. All my kids. All my kids. Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Come here. You get one? You get one? Oh shit. Okay, ready? Who's this? Who's this? Look at this guy, Ben. It's Ben. It's Ben. Gotta go see Zulu. Lucas, one more. Here, Lucas. Zulu. I gotta tell you about Zulu. Zulu, he was in the first batch. He started this whole thing. Down at the border, we have people coming over like crazy. It's a sieve. And going back to when it first started, look at this guy. Anyway, came from Border Patrol, and I'm gonna tell you how, and how he happens to come from Border Patrol. We have a number of dogs here who came from Border Patrol, ICE, besides our own satellite down in the deep desert. But there's an interesting thing. We kind of saved the day for a few. We're not taking thousands of dogs, and nobody can. But Border Patrol, these are nice people. Some of them are animal lovers, and some of them, they can't stand what's going on. If I were down there, I would go mad. I would go friggin' mad. They come across the border pretending to be a family with a little dog, and then they split up and go every which way and leave the dog in the desert. That's just one scenario. But anyway, I'm gonna go in and see my boy. This guy is so friendly. Now I think that's part of it. I think, you know, when they're crossing, they get a dog like him. He intimidates people. When they leave him, they find you know he charmed his way. This guy charmed his way to get help, and he's here because of it. Ready? There's my boy. There's my boy. You are such a good boy. Look at the gentleman. You are such a gentleman. Oh, my boy. Oh, he kissed me. He kissed me. Yes. There's just some dogs, you know, they make you proud. You walk down the street, it's like having a trophy wife. You walk down the street and everybody looks, oh, look at that beautiful dog. Mine are always the tail end. They're always the battered ones. But you are gorgeous. He's sniffing my other dogs. Here you go. Okay. Big dog like this. Big dog like this. Look at him. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, my boy, my boy, my boy. Oh, yes. He's my boy. Yes, he is. Look at him. Look at Zulu. Look at Zulu. Yes, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. I first brought him in here, and he's hugging me. I've tried to get pictures of him, you know, for the letter, and I had to have Meg take him because he won't leave me alone. He's my boy. He's the beautiful boy. Yes. Yes, he's the boy. He's the boy. Okay, I'll give you another one. I got to set up my chair. You know why? Because that concrete is really hot. Take out the communications devices. Take out my electrolytes. And now, some treats for the zoo boy, the Zulu. Get the gunk out of your eyes. Oops. You'll find it. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Zulu is a Belgian Malinois, which is the, if you ever been around the Secret Service, TSA has them too. I noticed they have smaller ones, like Amber. We're gonna go see Amber in a bit. What do you want? What do you want? Now this guy is so friendly. And remember, they're bred a certain way, and they use them for protection. I was surprised to see, or to learn, that they're very common in the desert towns in the Southwest. People sell them the way others sell German Shepherds up here. You good boy? He's sniffing. He's sniffing. He knows. Okay. Here. There you go. There you go. Are you the boy? You know, if I do, a celebrity comes over and we're doing a tour, you know, we start here because Zulu, I mean, they look at him from the outside and go, oh my God, Zulu, he's 7 years old. We've had him, 3 years? 3 years we've had you. 3 years, my boy. 3 years. Yes, look at him. Just, he's crazy. He's collapsing on my leg. Yeah. See, they know how to take out knees. They have a natural instinct, so the Secret Service uses them. Yes. But he's a big boy. We have Smokey's another one that's big like him. Amber's a little smaller. She's one that they probably use in the service. This guy, but he's so friendly, so you got to figure he's intimidating when you look at him from a distance, and the Belgians are intimidating. And they use them for police work too. They use them for attack. So he's intimidating looking, this guy, but he didn't work out for whomever. And down at the border, we know there's drug deals going down and drug cartels coming over, and so they probably brought him over to intimidate, but he didn't do a good job, so they left him behind in the desert. Now he's a guy that knows how to survive. He is so friendly, he just knows how to survive. So he actually ran up to an ICE agent. He ran up and was Zulu. In fact, they named him Zulu. You know, they get the police codes there. He was so friendly, no water, no food. So you give him, what do you do when you find, especially a dog like this, he's so friendly, so loving. You give him food, you give him water. And then he jumped in the wagon, but he's so big, you know, the agents are out of friends and family. That's what's going on down there. They've hit everybody they can. Hey, I got a great dog. Can you give this dog a home? So we have a back door for some of them. Yes. He's just so beautiful. They had him for a short time, maybe 3-4 days, and then he made it up here. Because he's a great boy. You got a canine? You got a canine problem? Let me see. Did you break a tooth? Let me shut the radio. Okay. This here, you want the radio? You know what that is? You know what that is? Yes, my boy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes. Let's do a commercial for attack dogs. Here's an attack dog. He's a Belgian Malinois. You want this guy to kill your enemies. Look at this guy. Look at this baby. Oh, man. You are just so sweet. Yes. Yes. Yes, what a boy. What a boy. What a boy. Whoop. There he goes. There he goes. He's down. He's down. He's down. He's got my hand in his mouth. What a playful guy. What a playful guy. Yes, you are. You are the playboy of the Western world. That was a play. William Inge, was that the guy that wrote that? That came out of my college memory. Hey, okay. Somebody's going to say no, it was somebody else. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I told you. You got to chew. I should have given you a smaller one, right? No, you're chewing. You're chewing. Yes, you are. You're chewing. Zulu. I drive out the main driveway, and I always give jerky to the whole string of dogs on the driveway side, and he's always the last one on this side. And he gets a fistful. I give him like 4 or 5 in a row, just give him a whole mouthful of jerky treats. That's my electrolytes. You know why? Oh, I forgot to tell you at the beginning of this video. Oh, something I want to say in the beginning of all the videos. You know how they come on and they say, oh, here's the tease. Here's what I'm going to tell you about. This just happened today. Oh, but first, please subscribe and hit the like button, do comments and do all this because it helps the channel. So, you know, you hear that every time somebody does a video. And we don't do that because the most important is to get in here with the dogs. People want to see the dogs. They don't want to hear about that. However, yeah, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes, throwing his weight over. What a baby. What a baby. Then I discovered what clickbait is. You know, you see pictures of movie stars and they say, look who died today. And you see, you know, some of your favorite people come up on these things. You go, oh my God, oh my God. So you go to the video because you want to hear what happened to one of your favorite actors. And you watch this and you're watching it for half an hour or 40 minutes. You still don't see him. Then it's over. And you go, wait a minute. They showed a picture of Kurt Russell. He's not dead, you know. So at any rate, that's a clickbait. And why did they do it? Well, I'll tell you why. They give you a promise. Others do it other ways. They tell you about something that's happening, and it's a promise that you're going to find out if you watch the video. You get all the way through the video. It had nothing to do with the title, nothing to do with it. It's called clickbait. Now, let me tell you why they do it. We don't do it, but I need your help to pretend that we do it. And I'm going to say this and bore you with every video from now on because we have to grow this channel so that AI publishes it and promotes it all over the place. Once we're big enough, we're going to be able to dub this into 35 languages and get it all over the world and show people all over the world how beautiful these animals are. They're not just trash. They're not just old shoes. They're little angels. And sometimes they're big angels. Sometimes they're from the angel fighting force, like this guy, right? Are you in the fighting force? Who's that guy? Michael, the archangel. He's always with a sword. You're the good boy. So at any rate, here's what's going on. I found out that AI promotes you if your audience watches you. It's not the number of clicks. It's not the number of subscribers, although that's all good. It's how long you watch. So if you watch this for 15 minutes, oh my God, you go through the roof. They promote you everywhere. So you see these clickbait things, and you know the first thing you do is check how many views. Oh, so-and-so died today, you know, whatever. Another celebrity died, and they give it 500,000 views because people are so hooked. They want to find out what the answer is. Well, we don't have that. But I'm going to tell you why they do it is to get 15 or more minutes of watch time. So if you can give us 15 minutes of watch time, And what I say is, look, I don't have time to watch videos. You probably don't have time to watch videos. But it's a nice little, always a nice dog, a story, or whatever, and some information. Been doing this 45 years. So you're gonna get a lot of tips. But the point is, put it on in the background. Put it on while you're doing the laundry. Put it on while you're cooking. Put it on, leave it on. Put it on and just walk away. Listen to it maybe. If you get bored, don't listen to it, but keep it on. As long as you keep it on and play it till the end, AI says, aha, everybody wants to see this, and they promote it. And now we know from our own statistics that I'm learning that about 15% of the people actually watch the whole video, but a great percentage are only watching it for like 2 or 3 minutes. And why is that? Well, they think they got it in 2 or 3 minutes. They don't, a lot of times we build up to something and things are coming out as we're sitting here. I start thinking of things to say, but it's halfway during the video, and I'm not promising anything. I'm not saying, hey, stay to the end and watch what he does. He's going to jump through a hoop of fire. We don't do that. But you can help pretend that we do it by watching the videos, even in the background. Keep them on, play them till the end. And then AI will think, oh, wow, we have a hit show, and they'll promote it. And once the world sees what we're doing here, we've got a Care for Life sanctuary. These are animals that were thrown away, that are physically, emotionally damaged, animals that would have died. And they're here living out their lives, and they're happy. We have a hospital. We have round the clock, we have hospitalization 7 days a week, veterinarians 7 days a week. I always said if they break a toenail, they're in the hospital. That happens to be absolutely true. If they break a nail, there's blood. If there's blood, they're in the hospital. Who does that? Look at Lucas. Hi, Lucas. Hi, my boy, Lucas. He's licking his chops for another treat. So this is our boy Zulu. Oh, look at him. The Zulu boy. The Zulu boy laying down in the shade. He's got his pool. Oh, what a good boy. Thrown away in the desert. But he came out of it. He did well. He came out of it because he's good-natured like that. Imagine he went up to an ICE agent and started pawing and jumping on him and hugging, and how can anybody leave him behind? You can't. Big old Zulu. All right, I don't know if this video is even 15 minutes, but just keep listening. Now, if you go to the end of the video, we have a flyover. It's a peaceful flyover. It's just mellow. There's no MOS, we call it, mid-out sound. So there's no sound. It's just a beautiful flyover of the sanctuary to show you how big this place is. And imagine, how many dogs and cats and horses would have died except for this place. 45 years. So many generations of animals who would have died, lived out their life here. It used to be in the forest. When I started, I was rescuing in the forest. People would drive up there and dump off their animals. Then I cleaned all that up as far as I could travel. And then the desert, there's the desert. And of course, we're on the brink here. We're in the mountains just below the desert. You drive 15 minutes, you're in the Mojave Desert. And there's animals get dumped there all the time. And it's a tough life to be abandoned, but it's worse in the desert. No water, no food, and the heat. The heat. So you go to the southwest, you go to the deep desert, it's 125 degrees. Then you go, we started, I've been doing this myself in the field. I've been in the field for decades, 7 days a week. Try to find me. Always in the woods somewhere. Then the pager, remember the pagers? They would page me in the middle of something, and I'd get pages somewhere and have to answer. Then the cell phone. Remember Nextel? Nextel, they had a button on the cell phone that you can talk like a walkie-talkie. Miles away, you can talk like a walkie-talkie. So I feel like I had a choker chain on me. Every time somebody wanted me, I'm doing this, I'm with the animals, and I'm out there in the middle of nowhere. They jerk my chain. So now we have cell phones in out of range a lot. We're out of range a lot. But now they can text you, and you have to answer, especially me, because it might be an emergency, it might be security, it might be an animal in the hospital. But at any rate, all those years of being in the wilderness, and then I figured, you're not getting any younger, and you've cleaned up so many areas that it's not efficient. Time is not efficient to go out and look for set up feeding stations and look for where they're dumping now. So we have a satellite operation down in the Southwest, in the desert, and we have animals that are in need, that are abandoned in the desert, and we have a little staff that feeds them and brings them in. And then since we're doing that, we run into people, and then the Border Patrol and ICE, they got in touch and said, hey, can you help us? We have these dogs. And I went, well, okay. So for 3 years now, 2021, we've been getting, not a lot, but we get the ones that they can't find homes for, because they try. Anyway, that's my boy Zulu. That's my boy Zulu. You gonna come over again? You gonna come over again? Yes, he's the good boy. He's such a good boy. Look at you. You are just a picture postcard, you are. You are a postcard. Belgian Malinois. Are you from Belgium? I think that's it. What do I have in my pocket beside a roll of film? I have a roll of film. Yep. Okay, let me get you. I'm going to get you a couple more treats. I'm going to cut them up for you, though. I don't like that you're having to drop them out of your mouth like that. Collect my chair. Yeah, get a hug? Get a hug? Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You are the best. You are the best. Now I gotta go over to Amber. We're gonna go see your little Belgian. You are the big one. We'll go see the little one. Okay. Whoops. Little Rocky here. Little Rocky. Okay. Here. Whoops. Didn't mean to drop it. Another one? Another one? There you go. There you go. All right, I'm running out, you guys. You can only get a half. You can only get a half.